Leah Festa is with us here in the John Mendola Show, just in 9th grade, part of the Scranton prep team. So first up is talk about being a freshman and what it's like to play a varsity sport with all these seniors.
Yeah, they really made it a great year for me. They took me under their wing, and I was super nervous, tryouts, and they were just don't worry about it, you're gonna do great. And when I just got to the tryouts, I went into the shortstop position, and it was just crazy that I had to play shortstop this year.
So you're a catcher most of the time.
Yeah.
Talk about what that transition was like. I mean, obviously a catcher, it's a tough position, but so is shortstop. So
yeah,
you must have some good athletic genes in you. Huh?
Yeah. So my travel coach, he really trained me and my whole team to really know every position. So I was a little nervous going in because I didn't really know what to do. And so I just kind of took some of the catching aspects and just put them into short.
Let's talk about some of the bats this year at Scranton Prep. Who were the girls that did a good job at the plate?
Really, Lauren really did a good job. Collie, Ella Korzgowski did a really good job too. We all just really did really good, and everyone contributed when they really needed to.
Talk about the playoffs and what that experience was like when you got to the district playoffs.
It was crazy. I really, the beginning of the year, I knew we were a good team, but I didn't think we would make it that far. Just winning districts, it was a great feeling. Yeah.
How about the people in your life that are important who helps push you along?
My parents really pushed me far to do things. The girls, the seniors, they really showed me they helped me to push through everything.
You have a brother?
Yeah, my older brother. He's 24.
Tell us about him and how he influences you.
He always bothered me a lot. He just made me gave me a stronger character, and he doesn't come to the games much, but when he does, I try to give him a good show.
Livens it up a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Well, great to hear your positive energy and having a positive season at Scranton Prep, and I look forward to many more years of covering you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Maggie Flynn is with us from Scranton Prep. Maggie, how'd your season go?
It went pretty well. We won districts. We did pretty well in the league. Unfortunately, we lost our last game in the first round of states, but it went well.
Winning a district championship feels really good. Do you feel that early in the season? Some of the girls were like, hey, I thought we were going to be pretty good. Do you have that same feeling?
In the beginning of the season, we definitely clicked. Right away, I thought that we were going to do better than we have in past years. And then we went through the actual season and it went well. So we won districts, and I was pretty happy about it.
Let's talk about what you worked on in your game this year to get to the point of saying, hey, I want to contribute, I'm going to play second base. Talk about all the hard work you put in.
I think I definitely worked on increasing my range. I don't know if I'm completely there yet, but that was one thing that helped me a lot. And my friend Leah Festa, we worked on it together a lot. And then hitting, I definitely got a little better at hitting in the beginning of the season, and then I kind of sloped down towards the end. But in the beginning, it was okay.
How about the camaraderie of this team? Talk about what that was like.
Yeah, definitely. We're all really good friends, and I think that's probably what helped us to have such a successful season. We all love each other. We're a family type thing. So I think that helped us a lot in playing and stuff.
You play basketball as well, so how do the two sports complement each other for you?
It's definitely difficult because basketball runs into softball season usually, so I always come in late. But the team aspect is the same in both. We're both teams are really great in terms of family type of deal. So it definitely helps there. And I know two of our other girls play softball and basketball too, so I knew some people coming in as well.
You also do some nice stuff in your community. Talk about what you do.
Joseph of Arimathea, I'm part of that through my school. We go to funerals for people that don't have many family members or other people to have funerals for them, and we kind of help out in any way we can. Whether it be expenses, whether it just be pallbearers, we kind of do whatever they need. So that's really nice. It's a really nice thing to do.
As far as people in your quarter supporting you, who's around for you?
Yeah, my grandpa has always been one of the biggest people, through softball especially. He's really into it. He played when he was, I don't know if you call it slow pitch, I don't know what you call it, but He played, so he loves to come hitting with me. He's always like, what do you need? What do you need? He'll take it to half day if he needs to. But he's always been there. My mom is always at everything. My grandma, too. They're all the best. They always do what they can.
You have a brother as well?
I do. His name's Daniel. He's going to be a freshman this year, which is kind of really scary. We're going to be in the same hallways, but he's great. I love him. We're going to his graduation on Thursday, so he's going to come to prep. Yeah. And I think he's probably going to play football, so.
Cool.
Yeah, good for him.
All right. Well, great to catch up with you, Maggie. We wish you the best going forward.
Thank you.
Coach Emma Graham is with us here on the John Mendola Show. Coach, talk about the coaching staff. You got a veteran coach like Bob. You got an experienced coach like Coach Stacy, and a youthful young lady like yourself. Talk about all coming together. Everybody's got a good role and put together a pretty nice team this year.
Yeah. So I actually had the opportunity to play under Stacy my senior year. So I knew that I really loved her coaching style. So when they offered me the position as an assistant coach with varsity, I couldn't really pass it up. I love the sport, and these girls really drove my passion for it even more. They're such an amazing team, and they really played phenomenally this season.
Sometimes when we reflect back as we get a little older and think, I don't know if I was that mature. Talk about these seniors and what you felt like. Did they handle some of the underclassmen pretty well this year?
Absolutely. It's been really nice being able to see the seniors grow from their freshman year, because I played with them my senior year. So seeing them develop not only as players but as people has been really amazing. And I think the level of maturity that they have really rubbed off on the underclassmen. So I think, in the coming years, our program is going to continue to be really solid.
For you, being so young and trying to have that line of being a coach and not being a friend, probably challenging, because they're saying, hey, wait a minute, we know who she is, but you had some veterans to lean on with that and kind of setting boundaries.
Yeah, definitely. Coach Bob and Coach Stacy definitely helped out with that a lot. And the girls were very respectful of, sort of the professional line that had to be drawn there.
How about as far as what you feel like you offered to this team? Enthusiasm, and again, know what the program's about, and just kind of making sure you're bringing out the best in them.
Yeah, having gone to prep and playing with the program, I sort of know the ins and outs of it, and I've worked with coaches from other schools and everything. So I feel like I was able to sort of bring more of a mentorship position for the girls, as opposed to just being like either a friend or strictly a coach.
As far as the bats this year, talk about some of the girls that you felt really kind of stepped up their game as the year went on.
Honestly, 1 through 9, we were pretty solid. Definitely very impressed with Mia Gianello, Lauren Colley, Ray Hatala, Bella Groskowski, Maggie Flynn. They really stepped up when we needed them to, and it showed based on our season.
Well, great to hear from you, and congratulations on being a part of a district championship with Scranton Prep.
Thank you.